What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? We back. Girl, I just realized I didn't do one of my reviews last night. So not only do I gotta do this review, well, this video, another review, possibly two other reviews, plus that baby. Why did I do this to myself? I was tired as hell yesterday. I ain't even gonna fucking lie to y'all. But anyway, we back. Girl, hold on a second. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. You know, y'all know I already sinuses, girl. Sinuses, because this weather has been playing, baby. It skipped fall. It skipped fall like it was fall for all of 2 seconds. I would say for 2 days. It was fall for 2 days, maybe a week. I put it all together. Somebody car's running outside. It was fall for all of a week. And then it went back to summer. And then summer left a couple of days ago, and it's been winter ever since. It didn't go back to fall, baby. It is like, it's, girl, it's freezing weather outside, okay? Put some goddamn water outside, and it might just freeze. That's how cold it is outside. I said, what the hell is this? Now, girl, usually I'm okay with it, but it just took my system by a shock, okay? But the other day it was snowing. I said, hold up. Then I didn't realize that Thanksgiving is next week. Y'all, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Is it just me, or do it feel like the major holidays this year just haven't been holidaying the way that it usually do? It just feels like regular days. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because, I don't know, it always feel like regular days for me, but even like looking at TV and, you know, being on social media, it has not really been that much talk about Thanksgiving being next week. I've only heard about Thanksgiving being next week literally yesterday. Yesterday was the first time I heard about it. And I was like, wait a minute, what? And then I had to realize that it's going to be, you know, we're going to be like November 20 something next week. And I'm sitting here like, damn, so November is really almost over with. It is crazy, y'all. The time is moving by fast. And it's just a lot that's going on. I hope everybody is, you know, having a good time and getting yourselves together. Ashley trying to get herself together. I put up a real post on my Instagram, if you saw it, and if you left a comment or whatever. When I put post stuff like that, I just hope people know that it's not for like sympathy or anything like that. It's just a way for me to get the thoughts that's be like, I guess to hold myself accountable to things or whatever, or just to get the thoughts out that I be having in my head, because y'all, sometimes I just let shit sit, okay, until it fucking just takes over me, and I don't want to do that no more. So I just push shit out there, whatever, because, you know, sometimes some of y'all be going through the same shit, and then I don't feel bad when people comment and be like, girl, I be going through the same thing, and this is happening to me too, and, you know, you ain't alone. So, you know, I just had to put that. Sometimes I have to be a little vulnerable or whatever, you know. And I've told y'all some of my struggles or whatever. But I'm just claiming that next year will be a bigger and better year for me. Like, I am not going to just be sitting around waiting for things to happen. I'm going to try my hardest to make it happen for myself, you know, because obviously just sitting around and hoping that I get this opportunity, I talk to this person, or I connect with this person or that person or this company, whatever it is, you know, sitting around hoping, you can hope a lot of stuff, but you actually got to put forth that effort to go out and try to make those connections yourself. Because, you know, you can't just sit around and just hope that somebody see you. You got to put yourself out there, whatever, for whatever it is that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because, bitch, I want to meet my people too. You know what I'm saying? I want to do a lot of better things with my channel, whatever, you know. So I've been brainstorming for the past couple of weeks, just trying to think about some more things to do, you know. Girl, what is going on with my lips? Y'all know sometimes I be sitting up on here and I be getting a little chap lip, and y'all don't be saying shit, and I be noticing it in the camera, and I be like, wow, so y'all just really gonna let me sit here and I got a little bit of white stuff right on my lip and y'all ain't gonna say nothing? That's kind of fucked up, because I thought we was family, I thought we was close, but I guess the fuck not. Y'all just be wanting me to go out looking like anything. You know what I'm saying? But it's fine. It's fine. We gonna be doing bigger and better things next year, okay? We all gonna claim that shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, but let's just get into it, y'all. Let's get into what the big thing has been, because honestly, I didn't even know if I could get some topics. That's how I had to ask y'all what y'all wanted to talk about, because the main thing that happened was Tuesday, baby. The Grammy nominations came out and y'all showed y'all asses. Am I surprised? Hell no. Because y'all showed y'all asses when the fucking submissions happened, and now y'all showed y'all asses when the nominations happened. It's to be expected. So at this point in time, I don't even get mad when I see people going off about this person getting snubbed, this person getting snubbed, and who the hell is this? Because 9 out of 10, when it comes to the part of who the hell is this, I'm thinking the same thing. But baby, I ain't finna put it out there, because like, girl, if these motherfuckers get Grammys or get nominated for these awards or whatever, it don't do me no good. Because why am I finna get mad about something? Bitch, what's that on my shirt? Oh, it did drop and I didn't know. Anyway, fuck it. If y'all see it, y'all see it. You know, it ain't gonna affect my life. It'll just be killing me the way people who are not getting paid, you know, it's not their job to write think pieces about, you know, how certain things work or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you're not getting paid to do that. Like, will sit on social media and go back and forth with people over a person that you don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to put a tweet out or whatever and be like, man, that's kind of messed up that so-and-so didn't get something. And then let that be that. Don't go back and forth with people. Let people have their opinions about stuff, you know? That's why I didn't say nothing about what I was seeing, you know. Yesterday was fucking funny. I ain't even gonna fucking lie to y'all, bitch. It was hilarious to me because I said, look at this shit. I ain't gonna lie, half the people that was nominated, I was like, who the hell are these people? Especially in the R&B category. I said, who is these people? Baby, where? I ain't never heard of these people before. But okay, you know, you got it. All I'm gonna say is, the people that I wanted to get nominated got nominated. People that I love got nominated, and I didn't even realize that they was gonna get nominated. It was a shock to me, bitch. I said, okay, that's great, but damn, I didn't notice and think that was gonna happen. But you know, do I feel like some people got snubbed? I feel like, I don't know, Ari Lennox, she should have got nominated for something. Jasmine Sullivan, I think she got nominated for one or something like that. You know, people going off about the fact that Summer Walker didn't get nominated. You know, I know she feels some type of way. It's understandable because she's an artist and, you know, she's the one that's putting out these material. Anybody that comes out and say that they felt like they've been snubbed, they have a right to say that because, of course, they put their hard work into it, you know, especially if they put time and effort into it and they feel like this is one of their great works or whatever and it's not being noticed. But y'all gotta stand on one side. Now, on one side, y'all say that, you know, the Grammys don't matter and fuck the Grammys. Y'all been saying that forever. And then when the nominations come out, you get mad that you don't get one. Or you get mad at your face don't get one. Like, which side is y'all gonna be on? Is it fuck the Grammys or let's get mad that my face didn't get one? Which one? Okay, you can't have them both. You can't, I mean, you can. But like, come on. But I get it. And I'm not doubting anybody or putting down anybody's stuff because what I may feel about a particular artist, music or whatever, it may not be what the majority feels or, you know, others. And I'm not going to put them down about that either. I'm never going to do that. Because some people feel as though, you know, Summer Walker deserved a nomination. Do I feel as though she deserves a nomination? Did she ever get nominated for Best New R&B Artist? Because honestly, I feel like she should have got nominated for that. If she never got nominated for that, she should have been got nominated for that. I will say that. I did enjoy her first album that came out. I enjoyed that way more than this one that y'all ranting and raving about. You know, doing think pieces about it, whatever. it was to me, not to some of y'all, most of y'all, but to me, it was forgettable. Up until these nominations came out and people started saying that, oh my God, how come Summer Walker did not get nominated? I had forgot that she had an album out. And then once I remember, I was like, oh, because to me, it was just overshadowed with all the baby daddy, baby mama drama that was going on. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But I did listen to the album. The album's not bad. It's just not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? It's just not my cup of tea. I wasn't in that type of head frame for it, you know, so I just couldn't connect with the music. But it's a lot of people's fave or whatever. And I can understand. I do feel like if she put out her next album, she definitely will and should get nominated for something. Okay? Another person that didn't get nominated for something, and you know, I want y'all to just put that stand shit to the fucking side, okay? Cause we gotta be real with ourselves. We have got to be 100% real with ourselves. Did you really expect for Super Freaky Girl to get a Grammy nomination? When you first heard that, did you really expect for Super Freaky Girl to get a Grammy nomination? When I first heard it, no. Okay? I'm going to be honest and I'm being fair and I'm being real. I thought it was a throwaway track. I thought it was a throwaway track for Nicki to just put out here until, you know, to hold us over until her album came out. Bitch, that we still waiting on. Because I'm like, damn, girl, where's the album? I am so mad, like, girl, so we not getting a documentary either? Y'all remember we were supposed to get the documentary on HBO? I think that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, who finna release it? Because I was looking forward to that. Y'all remember me talking about that just about almost every other, you know, what it is. Like, I was looking forward to that. I was looking forward to the album. I'm still looking forward to the album. When I heard Super Freaky Girl, out of all, and this may come to a surprise to some of y'all, because some of y'all probably like the other singles that she did with, you know, like Lil Baby, Fabio Foreign and all that stuff. They were cute, but they just didn't grab me. You know what I'm saying? The Rehab a Problem, it was cute. I did like that. But for some reason, Super Freaky Girl, I don't know if it was because it was the Rick James sample or what, or the way that she glide over the beat or whatever. I don't know. That's one of my favorite songs, and it's been one of my favorite songs that been released this year. I don't know why, but it is. I've played that just about every day, you know, and still, I did not think that it was going to be Grammy nominated. I didn't think that it was in the category to be Grammy nominated, you know what I'm saying? It just wasn't up to par compared to some of the other songs that she has released in the past that should have been nominated for a Grammy. It wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? In my honest opinion. So you got that plus all the mess that happened during the submission of this. I just knew that they was going to take it out on her and just be like, girl, no, we not finna nominate you. Because from what people was telling me, yeah, the Grammys got something, got an issue with her from years ago. Okay? And I feel as though that's really, if it is an issue with the Grammys, and they're holding something against her for what she did, a performance or not a performance or whatever, I feel like that's fucked up. Because people should be able to say what they need to say. People should be able to perform the way that they want to perform, especially if it's not hurting nobody. When you got all these people performing the way that they performing now, you know what I'm saying? And even if they do something messed up, they should be able to redeem themselves, and it shouldn't be held against them this long, you know what I'm saying? It's not like she caused harm to anybody. Truly don't understand. Maybe people just really don't like her. I just don't understand, because what we have to realize is that the Grammy board is literally peers. People that work in the entertainment industry, peers are literally listening to their music and voting whether or not they should be nominated for a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know the politics that's going on behind the scenes. I don't know what's happening, but if they are holding stuff against her, I feel like at this point in time, y'all just need to let that shit go. Okay. You know, and when she got real vocal about the pop submission, which was she needed to, it needed to be said, because I didn't understand that shit either. You know, it's rap and you want to put it in pop or whatever, but she decided not to put it in the pop, so that's why she didn't get the nomination and all that shit from what I've heard. It it's still kind of messed up. It is messed up, and I do feel like, there's been times where I feel like she should have got a Grammy nomination for the Pink Print, and if she did, she should have won something for the Pink Print. That's one of my favorite albums from her. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down. That is my favorite goddamn album from Nicki Minaj, bitch, and she should have won some shit off of that. Okay, she had some stuff early on that could have been nominated or whatever. Yeah. It do seems like, and I can understand where the fans come from and say that it seems like they got something against it. Does, but we have to be honest with ourselves. I just did not see Super Freaky Girl getting nominated at all. When I heard it, I did not say, "Oh, this is a Grammy nominated song. This is a Grammy worthy song." I'm sorry, I just didn't. So hopefully by next year, she put that album out and the album gets some nominations. Okay? And I just hope that, with all the stuff that's been going on, she put it in the records. That's all you got to do at this point. Stay off of social media, like doing a back and forth. No more of that. Just put all that shit and blast everybody in the records. That's it. But moving on from that, the Grammy nominations also had my girl. Girl, Beyonce got nominated for 10 nominations. Now, people were saying 9. It's really 10 because it's a remix. I said, bitch, at this point, I feel like y'all making up shit just to give people shit. Now, I don't want to say that, but it do seem like, because since when was it always a remix category? I said, who the fuck made this shit up? And I said, remix to Break My Soul. Which one, bitch? It's been so many. Okay? But, who got nominated for what? Okay. These are the ones that stand out for me. Of course, Beyonce. Beyonce got 10 nominations. She got Dance Electronic Recording for Break My Soul, Dance Electronic Album for Renaissance, Song of the Year for Break My Soul, Song Written for Visual Media for Be Alive with Dixon. I said, visual media? Bitch, we ain't got no video, but we did get a performance from the Oscars. I guess that's what they're talking about because that's the only performance that we got from her this year, performance, R&B performance, Virgo Groove, Beach. Virgo's Groove, that is my favorite song off of Renaissance. I don't care what nobody say, bitch. That is just my favorite song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to get high and fuck somebody on that song. I really do. I'm just being honest. Because it just gives you that. Like, it's a nasty, classy song. And you got to get high to be real tripped out. I feel like to feel the fucking effects of it. Like, for real. But, yeah, that's the nasty song. I like it. Traditional R&B performance, Plastic Off the Sofa. They need to stop saying performance. Because when I hear performance, I'm thinking 1-2 step on the stage or some shit. And, Beyonce ain't touched the stage. And God knows when. Unfortunate. Okay. R&B song, best R&B song, Cuff It, Okay, y'all done wore Cuff It the fuck out. All right. It's gotten to the point that even when I be listening to Cuff It on the goddamn, when it pop up on the album, baby, I be sitting there like this. I just go, okay. Because I'm not going to skip it. Because I got to get to the part at the end where, y'all know which part. Baby, the way my mind just blanked, okay? Y'all know which part. The best part is at the end. But, anyway, Record of the Year, Break My Soul. Best Remix Recording for Break My Soul, the Terry Hunter remix. Bitch, what? Who? Okay. And R&B Album of the Year, Renaissance, okay? Baby, all I'm checking for really is R&B, the Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year, and see who's gonna get that, because Adele is all up in those categories as well. And we saw how that went when Lemonade came out, okay? Mama has yet to win an Album of the Year, and Kendrick Lamar is, I think, Adele got 8, Kendrick Lamar got 8, Beyonce technically got 9, but technically 10 because of that remix, whatever. But Jay-Z getting a couple of them nominations as well, because this part of the songwriting. Shout out to the Dream, because he getting a couple of nominations as well, producing and songwriting. You know, Dixon as well. Kendrick Lamar, he got 8 nominations: Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Album of the Year, Best Rap Album, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song for the Heart Part 5, Best Melodic. Melodic. Oh my God, Ashley, get your shit together. Best Melodic Rap Performance, Die Hard, and Best Music Video for the Heart Part 5. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good video. The morphing and all that shit, that was a good one. It was simple, but that morphing into different people's faces, that was something. Adele got Best Music Video for Easy on Me, Best Music Film for Adele One Night Only. That was good. If y'all didn't watch it, y'all need to watch it. Best Pop Vocal Album for 30, Best Solo Performance, Easy on Me, Song of the Year, Easy on Me, Album of the Year, 30, and Record of the Year, Easy on Me. Honestly, I feel like Adele kind of came. This last Adele album probably had us hyped for all of 2, maybe 3 weeks, and then it left. And she recently just put out a video for Red Wine or something like that, Drinking Wine or something. I forgot what the name of the song is. And I was like, girl, we ain't asked for this, but it's cute. It's cute. I do like that album. That's one of my top 5 albums of this year, I will say. Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige is the one where I was talking about that I was shocked. Okay, I was shocked, but I am here for it because I love me some Mary J. Blige, and I love that song, Good Morning, Gorgeous. It had Record of the Year, Album of the Year, and Song of the Year. What? Mary J. Blige got the 3 big nominations. Wow. Nobody saw that coming. I didn't see that coming. I'm going to just say I didn't see that coming. And I don't know if she going to win it. And if she do win it, baby, that's going to be the surprise of the fucking night. And I'm going to be like, God damn, that's my bitch, though. That's my bitch. Baby, if anybody black get the awards, I'm going to be happy. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. Congratulations to Mary J. I think Jasmine Sullivan got an award too, you know, a nomination. I hope so. I gotta go look it up. Also, you know, Best New Artist and Best Rap Performance for Fuck Nigga Free, you know, Glorilla. I was not expecting that. I have nothing against Glorilla. I have nothing against Glorilla. I actually like Glorilla. I need to go listen to her new little mixtape or whatever. I'm not gonna call it an album because that shit's too short for an album. But do I feel like she needs to be nominated for Best New Artist just yet? Or Best Rap Performance just yet? No. Not yet. She put out a couple of songs. Not yet. Not yet. I feel like she's still cooking. I do not feel like she's going to win Best New Artist nor Best Rap Performance. I don't think she's going to win. It is good that she got nominated. Congratulations. But do I feel like I would have nominated her? No. Not yet. Not yet. Probably next year I would have nominated her for some stuff. Because I'm the type of person, I want to see what a person really has. I don't judge it just off of 1 or 2 songs that blow up. You know, one song was with you and your people. Another song was with you and Cardi or whatever. I want to see what you can do by yourself. I want to see all your performances. I want to see your videos. I want to see what your longevity is like or whatever. So, yeah, you know, but I'm still happy for her because I'm rooting for the underdog. And she's a new girl. She's a new girl. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Chris Brown got a nomination in R&B. I was like, what? I was shocked. All right. I'm just goofy. It ain't no shade when I'm laughing. Just trust and believe. I'm just goofy right now. Lizzo got nominated for, I think, 5. Record of the Year. Oh, shit. Beyonce, Mary J., Adele, Kendrick Lamar. Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year. Wow. Best Pop Vocals and Best Pop Solo Performance. Ooh. And then we didn't even put in the other white artists or whoever else got nominated. I don't really care about that. These are the people that I actually care about and I'm rooting for. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Congratulations also to K Tronada, Doja Cat, I think Moni Long. Money Long got like 2-3 nominations as well. You know, y'all know she been a songwriter in the game for a minute, so that is good. That is good. I'm tuning in this year. Like I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna pay attention because the past few, I ain't gonna say the past couple of, the past few award shows, I've kind of checked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't really been good. They just ain't really been good. So we shall see. We shall see what y'all think about the nominations. And we have to understand, because I know it's going to be somebody that's going to be like, oh, well, so-and-so been in the game for this long and so-and-so, you know, had this chart topping hit and it's just been everywhere and it had these many streams. The Grammys is not about streams. It's not about popularity. It shouldn't be, but you know they say that it shouldn't be, but we kind of know that it is. It's not about how many streams it has. It's not about the chart position of a song. That's the Billboard Awards and the AMAs and all that shit. You know, I think the AMAs is like the fans and all that. You know, the Billboards is the charts, okay? The Grammys is literally the peers. These artists' peers coming together and voting on their peers and seeing who deserves a Grammy. That's just what it is, you know. So yeah, I really feel like they need to change that up. I feel like it's time to change it up. Like they need to switch it up now. It's been time. It's time. Soul Train Awards recorded this past weekend too. And it was a lot of mess. I think it was this weekend or this past Monday, either earlier this week or whatever. We're just going to say it like that. And it was a mess. I will say I really wasn't impressed that much with some of the clothing, the outfits or whatever that I saw on the red carpet. I got to go back and look at some more. And we'll talk more about that. I might do a video about the Soul Train Awards depending on how good it is or if I feel I need it. Or I'll probably just talk about it in what it is. But the main thing that came out of the Soul Train Awards that didn't even come on. It comes on next week on the 27th. What came out of that bitch was the shit that's going on with Escape, okay? Now, see, last week, and I'm putting this out here and reiterating. Last week, we talked about the fact that, you know, people were saying, oh, it may be some drama or something that's going on within Escape because Latasha Scott, she's not on the promo or whatever for the tours and nothing like that. It's just Tiny, Tamika, and Candy or whatever. And they trying to sell, you know, they do got a little issue, but everything is all to the good, you know. And come to find out, the issue was that, I guess it was a promoter or something that kind of got into it with Latasha's husband, and they didn't, the husband and Latasha didn't want, you know, the rest of the group or whatever to use this promoter. They said, girl, we using a promoter and he ain't doing nothing to us. That ain't our problem that your husband keep getting involved in shit and getting snaked or whatever. I don't know. Even her sister agreed with Tiny and Tamika, you know, and usually her sister is on her side. It usually be the Scott sisters versus Tiny and Candy. Literally, or Candy, you know what I'm saying? And then it'd be Tamika, aka Tiny, in the middle. She just the neutral party. But this time it's literally 3 against 1 or 1 against 3, however you want to look at it. I told y'all that last week. That's where the problem began, that we know of. It could have been something else that was going on prior to that as well. So she kind of separated herself from the group. And I was like, how is this going to happen when y'all supposed to be getting the Lady of Soul Award at the Soul Train Awards, okay? So you haven't spoken to your sister, which means to me also that you definitely haven't spoken to Candy nor Tiny. So we see them on the red carpet for the Soul Train Awards. The color scheme obviously was silver, metallic, like beaded type of sequence, like whatever. Y'all saw it. Tamika looked nice. Tiny looked nice. Candy looked nice. Here comes Latasha with I would say like a hunter green like type of, dress that looked like she was going to the Oscars. She was dressed like she was gonna go to the Oscars, baby. Okay? Mind you, the dress was cute on her. I actually liked the dress on her. I like what all of them had on. It was just the fact that it did not go with what the other three had on. And you can clearly see that it was a thing that was going on. It was a color scheme that was going on. And she said, fuck y'all. I'm wearing whatever the fuck I want to wear, okay? I said, girl, you done messed the shit up. And you further putting it out there in my mind that you really are the issue in this group breakup for right now. I'm not saying that they broke up, but they're having issues and they're throwing subliminals and they're throwing subtweets or sub posts and everything at each other on social media. It's just ridiculous that these grown ass women cannot get the shit together. This group has been plagued with drama since the fucking beginning. Since the goddamn beginning. And that's just messed up. And people trying to comfort Tamika, basically like, I don't give a damn what's going on. You should still have your sister's back and all that stuff. And I'm sitting here like, she been having her back for years throughout all these controversy and all these issues or whatever that's been going on and all that stuff. And maybe she just fed the fuck up. And that's literally what she said. She responded to a comment and said, yes, that's basically it. Sometimes you just have to get off the fucking train and go your own way. Okay? You just have to get off the train, go on your own path, and do your own thing. You can't keep trying to be on somebody's side when they be the one that's causing the issue. Because, first Tamika, Candy basically said, the only thing that you need to tell the people is the fact that you decided to get your own stylist and to get your own dress and all that shit and do your own thing outside of us. That was it. Okay? And here come Latasha saying, no, I tried to get in contact with the stylist and ain't nobody say nothing, putting up text messages and shit like that. But what sealed it for me was when Tamika came out and said what she said, what I just said, And I was like, yeah, bitch, you the problem. You the problem. She's always been the problem. It's always been the issue. I ain't gonna say it was just her. They've all I feel like they've all had their moments where they all been the problem. But in this moment, it's clearly Latasha. I feel as though Latasha feels as though her moment to be a solo artist and to be bigger than what she is has passed her and it was taken away from her. I feel as though she thinks that, or she should have had some of the same success that Candy has had in the solo realm. And we have to be understanding and realize that Candy went off and tried to do the solo thing and she put an album out. I don't know if she just put 1 or 2 albums out, but as a solo artist, Candy didn't really pop like that. She didn't really pop like that. She had a couple of hits that I liked, but Candy didn't pop like that as a solo artist, and that's literally why she sometimes she's just better as a group, and then sometimes she's better behind the scenes. That's Candy. That's Candy. Okay? And Latasha, maybe you could have been a solo artist or whatever. But really, what stopped you? You? Your attitude? I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. I just feel like it's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. And then that y'all grown like this and y'all acting like these young kids these days or people younger than y'all that's going to social media with y'all issues and all that stuff. It's disheartening because I really like Escape. I love Escape. I ain't gonna lie. They're one of my favorite groups. Oh, this water tastes so good. I find myself not drinking too much water while I'm at work. So when I get home, baby, I just be drowning myself in fucking water. And then I be up because I gotta go to the goddamn bathroom. Like, what? I be fucking myself up. I be doing a whole bunch of shit to myself, y'all. And I be coming on here complaining. Oh, I'm so fucking tired. Bitch, it's your fault. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. And speaking about these young kids that don't give respect, let me tell you something. 21 Savage has been feeling his bus ever since he got on this album with Drake, The album did well, you know, congratulations to them, even though Drake is a little messy bitch, okay? You know what? And I hate the fact that Drake is messy as hell, and he was fucked up for what he said on that album, but I still kind of like Drake. You know, and y'all want to know what it is. It's just a long personal history, because some of y'all came on to Drake when y'all found out Drake was Drake. Bitch, I've been with Drake since he was Aubrey Graham, since he was Jimmy on Degrassi, okay? And it's really hard to detach from that. So, you know, I call the motherfucker out. And I still laugh at the bitch, you know? But at the same time, 21, you've been feeling yourself a little bit much. And I just need you to get the fuck up off of Clubhouse. I did not know Clubhouse was still a thing. I remember when Clubhouse first came out, it was for iPhone only. And then you had to get invited by somebody that was already on there to get a part of Clubhouse, right? And you're literally just sitting there listening to people talk, and you could possibly talk or whatever. And Twitter Spaces came along and basically said, we can do that too, but you ain't got to sign up because you already signed up. If you got a Twitter, you can have a Twitter Space, you know? And that's literally what Twitter Spaces is. It's Clubhouse for Twitter. You ain't got to download no other apps or anything like that. You ain't got to be invited. And it was like, as soon as they let everybody and their mama onto Clubhouse, I said, baby, it's time for me to go. Nothing really interesting was happening on Clubhouse, but a bunch of rappers that was going on there, which surprised me. I said, y'all talk a lot. The Game forever on the Clubhouse, 21 Savage forever on the Clubhouse, and Whack 100 forever on the Clubhouse. I said, y'all ain't got shit else to do? Y'all ain't got shit. Y'all ain't got to be up in the studio. Y'all ain't got to go be preparing some tour dates or whatever. Y'all ain't got taking care of your kids or nothing. So y'all just chatting with strangers over shit that don't fucking... Okay. But in one of these little Clubhouse situations or whatever, they caught 21 Savage saying that, damn, bitch, Nas was irrelevant. He only got his loyal fan base. I said, excuse the fuck out of me. Maybe because I'm a little older. Probably not that much older than him, but, I just feel like this generation, or these crops of new artists, people in general, because the stands do it too. People come in and they automatically take to a certain artist or a certain person, and of course you prop them up and you think they're the best thing ever. That's fine. But you can praise, or I ain't gonna say praise because, you know, we ain't supposed to praise nobody. You can like somebody and give them props and credit and whatever, but you can do that without having to diminish somebody else's legacy, somebody else's career, you know, somebody else's persons or whatever. You don't have to be negative, or you don't have to compare and contrast. And I feel like this generation, like, and these new crop of people, artists or whatever, I see it time and time again. Like, motherfuckers are real disrespectful to the people that paved the way and came before them. People disrespect the fuck out of Missy Elliott. Somebody that don't be saying shit to nobody. Missy fucking Elliott, who gets love from just about everybody in the fucking industry, including your goddamn fave. Like, bitch, that's fucked up. Like, she is the sweetest person ever. The sweetest person ever. And these little young bitches be up here just disrespecting the fuck out of her. I just don't understand it. You know? And then for you to get your dumb ass on the fucking Clubhouse and say Nas is irrelevant, Nas will never be irrelevant. You knew his name, bitch. That means he relevant enough for you to know his name, bitch. To even bring him up. He got an album out, King's Disease 3. Listen to it. For you to say some shit like that and then to come back because of the backlash and say, that's not what I meant, that's literally what came out your mouth. Just say my bad. I was ill-informed, okay? I just want these artists who think so highly of themselves, and think they're the best thing ever, that you have to talk down and discredit somebody's career that came before you, that literally did the same thing, that paved the way for you. And this is nobody in particular. This is in general, because I see it with the men, you know, I see it with the women, I see it in the pop girls, I see it in the R&B girls sometimes. Y'all gotta just hope that y'all have that longevity. And I'm talking about the new crop, like people that just came up in the last couple of years or so. You know what I'm saying? I hope You better hope that you're still here in the next 5 years. You better hope that people care about you in the next 5 years, okay? Let's get there. Let's get to that milestone first, and then we'll come back and we'll reassess, okay? Okay. Oh, did I tell y'all that Big Lotto? Lotto got 2 nominations too for the Grammys. Best New Artist. No, see, I got that somebody gonna correct me already. Glorilla only got 1 nomination, and it was for Best Rap Performance for Fuck Nigga Free. I still don't see how she got that nomination, but, congrats. It was Lotto who got Best New Artist and Best Rap Performance. That I agree with, Because she been out here. So it was about time, you know what I'm saying? And then she had a big year with Big Energy, and then the Mariah Carey being on there and all that stuff. So, hey, it is what it is. Congratulations to her. Blueface. Blueface got his ass arrested for attempted murder, they said. He got taken into handcuffs and everything on Tuesday, yesterday, when the nominations came out. Of course, Krishan was with him, and, how they gonna take my baby away from me and all this shit. Girl, your nigga about to go to jail. I think they got him out now, but at the end of the day, I really don't care. Y'all wanted me to talk about this. I don't know what there is to talk about. They put a video out, and it shows him allegedly trying to shoot into a car, but it really don't show him shooting into a car. So I don't know if they really have real evidence that he did anything. But I don't know. Will I be sad? Hell no, because I don't feature them. I will not be watching their show on Zeus, because at this point, Zeus, I sat down today and I watched that Bobby, I Love You, Bobby Purr, or whatever. I watched the first part of the reunion show, and I was like, what? So you had Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee hosting a reunion, and Claudia Jordan in her ball gown. I said, first of all, baby, you at the wrong fucking thing. And you don't even know what's going on with the show. And then you up here hollering at them, telling them if they want to fight and all this stuff, this is not what we're here. I said, girl, sit down. Sit down. I said, Claudia, now I know you got your checks and stuff coming from Fox Soul, that channel. You got a couple of shows on there, whatever. But was it really about the check? Was money really needed? Or was it a favor to the dude that runs Zeus that you come in and host this shit? Because you was so out of place. So out of place. You ain't want them fighting or nothing. Baby, it was just like when Trina was there. Like, granted, it's Trina, you know what I'm saying? She from the hood, whatever, she get it. But I didn't think that her money was low enough that she'll stoop that low to be on the fucking Zeus. But I mean, her cousin is, so hey, I thought she was a little higher than that, but hey, it is what it is. But that show is fucking fake as fuck. Any of these dating shows, I want y'all to realize, especially on a network like this, it's fake as fuck. It's all fake. None of those people are there for that person. And that is the way that they keep it, so that they can have another one and another one and another one. They may fuck around, but they're not really there looking for love, as they're saying. And if you sit here and say that, oh, no, this is real and they play him. No, everybody was in cahoots with everybody. And yeah, they may really do have issues with each other to the point that they fighting and shit. But at one point, you get tired of all the fighting on each and every show that you watch. Okay? You get tired of all the fighting. Can we do something else? Can we do something else? That is becoming my issue with Zeus. And I said that Zeus can be so great, but you literally are one step up from Tubi. Literally. It's just so fucking ghetto and ratchet. And then I tried to look at the Baddies West or whatever audition, and I'm like, you're encouraging them to fucking fight. These are grown women. I don't give a fuck if they're in their 20s, their 30s. Y'all grown as fuck, and all you do is aspire to fucking fight on a fucking streaming service. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. Okay. And then some of them have fucking goddamn businesses and shit, and you wanna fuck your business by coming on a show like fucking baddies or whatever, and girl, what, by fighting and all this shit? What are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? God damn, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, okay? They made Love and Hip Hop look like a fucking cakewalk, okay? That shit is so fucking embarrassing. And then it was somebody that was like 40 something years old on there that went through. I said, bitch, you 41 years old. Why are you on this shit? That's gonna be Natalie. Natalie gonna be 50-some years old, and she's still gonna be talking about, I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. Yeah, go ahead and fight that bitch. Fight that bitch. Like, girl, grow the fuck up. I know it's what got you your money, but sometimes we just gotta fucking elevate. Anyway, moving on from that. Trump said he coming back, bitch, for 2024. Ivanka, his daughter, said, that's fine, daddy, but I'm not coming with you. Listen, I'm just gonna say this. Just prepare for the fuck shit. That's all. I ain't even got too much else to say. I just didn't know somebody that was twice impeached and under criminal investigation or whatever could rerun for president. I just did not know that. I learn something new every goddamn day about this country. I really do. I really do. Baby, the way that they let him slip and slide and get away with a whole bunch of shit, it is just crazy and baffling to me, bitch, okay? Baffling. But I will not be voting for him, as you already know. I don't care what he stands for. I just won't be voting for him because I don't like him as a person. There's that. And if you're voting for him, that's your thing. That ain't got shit to do with me. Moving on from that, the country is going to hell in a handbasket. Ashley Darby came out there and said, bitch, I can't be colorist because, you know, I done had issues with everybody on the Real Housewives of Potomac. And that is true. That is true. Okay. When it comes down to the colorist accusation, because somebody literally said, that's just so lazy. That's a lazy comment to say that it's colorism, it's colorism, it's colorism, Miss Nikki. Okay. I hope you watch this because I want to explain something to you, because I literally said in my review that we can't deny the fact that colorism happens and that colorism can be going on, and it can also be at the same time people just don't like each other. People just don't rock with each other. Both of those things can be playing at the same time. Both things can be true and are true at the same time. Do I feel like Ashley is all that of a colorist? Compared to Giselle and Robin and some of the things that I've heard them say on their podcast, not on that level. Do I feel like she intentionally goes out to try to be a colorist? No. Do I feel like she probably has done some things that's in a colorist fashion and she didn't realize it? Yes. Because we've all said and done some things that we did not realize that, oh, this can offend somebody. But we didn't know that it can offend somebody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like that. A person who's a racist, a colorist, or this, or this, or that, they're not going to come out and just say it, especially if it ain't in the spotlight or whatever. They're not just going to, yeah, I'm a colorist, okay? But, again, two things can be true at the same time. And it could be, again, that bitch, I don't fucking like you. And I subliminally and subconsciously got something to do with the fact that I feel like I'm better than you because of a skin tone or whatever. And I got this pretty privilege, or because you're uglier than me, or you're this and that. It's always something. It's always something. And I hate the fact that Real Housewives of Potomac has even gotten to the point where this is an issue, especially after looking at Basketball Wives, that season with OG and them. That was pure colorism. You couldn't tell me no different. And I'm so glad I had stopped reviewing Basketball Wives by then, because I really would have chopped them motherfuckers up. All right, every last one of their asses. And it's just so baffling. It's so crazy to me how Shani has now left the show. She didn't get out with her preacher husband, trying to change her image. Baby, we will always know your ass for the fuck shit that you did on Basketball Wives and for bringing that show to fruition. I'm just gonna tell you that you're never gonna escape that shit, bitch. No matter how many preachers you get with. But anyway, yeah, I'm just like, at this point, can we be real? I do like Real Housewives of Potomac. And see, people try to say that, you know, Real Housewives of Atlanta, the last season, really wasn't all that. I actually enjoyed the season more than I enjoyed the reunion. I enjoyed the season because it wasn't so heavy. Outside of Marlo just being, you know, Marlo and just making up shit about Candy and other people on the cast or whatever, it still was enjoyable to me. It still was kind of light to me. It wasn't so deep. We get on here and right off the gate, it's sexual assault allegations or alluding to this, and you made me uncomfortable, and it's possible colorism, and this is this and this is that. Baby, did you hear the latest shit? They said it's a possibility, allegedly, up in Mexico, when the cast trip happened, Mia and Wendy allegedly hooked up. I said, now see, bitch, if I believe that, that'll explain a whole bunch of shit, okay? Because y'all ain't like each other from the jump. Or at least Wendy didn't like your ass. What the fuck was that? That was a goddamn piece of lint that just got up in my mouth. Girl, I said y'all up there click-clacking and shit. You know, I mean, Mia gives me that. And don't get me wrong, this may be a stereotype. Mia was a stripper. You know, they get down up in a strip club. And I don't judge. Wendy, I'll take Wendy down. I really would, okay? I really would. I'll take Wendy down. I'll take Candace down. I would. I do it once. I couldn't, I'm not attracted to... Would I try Ashley? No. Just because knowing how her personality looked, that'll turn me the fuck off. Knowing Giselle's personality, that'll turn me the fuck off. I don't really find them... I'm gonna be honest. I don't really find them cute like that. They're not ugly. You know, people that are cute, but they're not fine. They're not... Everybody else finds them so fine, so pretty, so this, but you don't. But they're not ugly to you. You just don't see that. What are you talking about? They're fine. They're okay. They're okay. All right. That's how I view Ashley, Robin, and Giselle. I'm gonna get off the subject. Baby. But see, I said, you know, I tried them once. The ones that I mentioned, I tried them once. You know, that's just it. I can't believe I'm actually okay with Candace this season. Because last season, the past couple of seasons, I was just not here for her. This season, Giselle done got me on her side, okay? Like, full blast. Giselle and goddamn Ashley done got me on her side. Child, who would have fucking thought? But when Candace first came on the season, the show, I was fan with her. I actually liked her, you know what I'm saying? So... I mean, maybe it's coming back. I mean, I know people still got their issues with her. It's understandable. It's all, trust and believe, it's all understandable. But they was click-clacking down up there in Mexico. Bitch, where is the footage? Y'all trying to be like Bolo now? Girl. Wendy done got some new titties and said, come suck them, bitch. I said, wow, what's going on? Not Miss Professor. Anyway... And y'all all married. I guess in their mind, as long as it ain't a dick involved that's real, we ain't doing shit. No, let me stop, because I don't even know if this stuff is real. I just think this blind item that said that this happened. It's alleged. But anyway, I just wanted to say something. Let's talk about this. Let me get my little water for a second. Another big news story, and I wish I would have said this at the beginning, but I wanted y'all to look at this video because I wanted y'all to know that I talked about it. The Shanquella Robinson situation 25-year-old girl, I believe she's from North Carolina. She went to Mexico with a group of friends. I believe it was 6 of them all together. And she didn't make it 24 hours before she was found dead. And yeah, the story goes that she gets to Mexico. It was like a birthday trip for most of the people there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's birthday was around the same time or something like that. One of them got there after all of this happened. But the other ones, you know, I think it was a couple of guys and the rest were girls, women. She's 25 years old. So everybody's around that age, I think. I would assume. I don't know their ages. But she calls her mom, let her know that they're there, you know, when they first get there. She was supposed to call her mama back later. Never called her mother back because she wound up dying. Her mother gets calls from her friends being frantic, saying that she had alcohol poisoning and basically died from alcohol poisoning. They said a maid found her on the floor. I think I seen somewhere where they said the maid found her by the bathroom or by a toilet or whatever. And given the way that the autopsy went and what we saw the real cause of her death, it's most likely that it's foul play. Even though they have not said that it's foul play, everything is leading up to it being foul play and second degree murder. Somebody said they found her propped up by the toilet, which means to me, if that's the case, if she was propped up or whatever, they did that to make it look like, you know, because allegedly she died from alcohol poisoning, right? She was exhibiting so-called symptoms and signs of alcohol poisoning. And so let's prop her up by the toilet to make it seem like she was in there throwing up or whatever, and she just passed out or whatever from that, and she never woke up, she lost consciousness or whatever. That's what it sounded like? Okay. You know, and it was just different stories that was coming out. And then the autopsy came out and it said that she had a broken spine and a crushed neck or something like that. Either fucking way, her shit was fucked up. They said her neck was so fucked up that she couldn't move her head. That's how broken the shit was. Her spinal column was fucked up. It was crushed. It was messed up. It was broken, you know? So even if she would have survived, she would have been paralyzed from that, you know? So she wound up being killed. She was beaten. They said her eyes was fucking swollen. Her face was swollen. Everything was just fucked up. Her lip was split. And I'm sitting here like, so unless she was doing a whole bunch of stumbling around and bumping up into shit so fucking hard, ain't no way in hell you get some injuries like that from fucking alcohol poisoning. Okay? So I'm like, what is going on? The autopsy come out and I was like, oh, that sounds like somebody was beating her ass. Next thing you know, the friends are saying, no, this didn't happen. They're a little bit too calm about it, whatever. And then the video comes out. The video comes out. And before the video comes out, the mama said the friends left her body there up in Mexico. They had to spend 2 weeks and $6,000 just to get the body flown back from Mexico back to North Carolina. I said, what the fuck? Now, I'm pretty sure you can't fly with a body like that, but it's the simple fact that you left your friend's body in Mexico in a whole nother country, and you didn't even wait until her family got there before you left. If that is my friend, oh baby, I'm staying. I'm staying. I'm staying until her family comes down. I'm finna help them throughout the process, especially if I know I did nothing absolutely wrong. All of this is guilty shit. All of this is I did some shit. And all of this means to me, lock they motherfucking asses up. Either you had some participation in it or you're guilty by fucking association. Either fucking way, lock them up on something, bitch. Because ain't no way in hell I'm finna sit here and let your ass get away with this shit. Hell no. You not gonna fucking lie to my face and say that my child died from alcohol poisoning and then the autopsy comes back and says that She got crushed neck and a crushed fucking spinal cord, and she died 15 minutes after getting these injuries. She died the same fucking day she got there. Wasn't even there for a whole 24 hours. And I think it was like a 3 or 4 day trip. It was like a weekend trip. She fucking died when she first got there. And that shit pisses me the fuck off, because at first, when I saw it, I didn't even bother to look at it. Because I was like, okay, somebody died up in Mexico. Because some other people had died in Mexico. And I was like, damn, this is fucked up. But, you know, let me keep scrolling. But something about this just said, Ashley, read this shit. And I'm reading it, and you want to know what pissed me off about it and what made me so mad reading this whole thing and going through the whole situation? Because it reminded me instantly of Kanika Jenkins out here. Y'all remember that happened a couple of years ago or so, when she was out there, the girl that was out there at the hotel with the group of friends or whatever. And it was so many things that was going on. And, you know, they said that she died in the freezer. She had got so drunk, she stumbled downstairs to the basement to the freezer, and she couldn't open up the door or whatever. And she just passed out because she was so drunk. Till this day, I don't believe that happened. No matter how much they want to say it, I do not believe that happened. And I'm not into conspiracy theories at all. I just don't believe that happened. It was too many people, too many factors that was going on. And that is what this is giving me. It's 6 of y'all all up in that room. And then all of a sudden, one person dies literally the first day that they get there. No, nothing else happened to anybody else. You allow, let's say it was alcohol poisoning. Why would you allow your friend to drink so much to the point that she gets sick like that? I know we want to have fun. I know we want to turn up. I know we want to get drunk or whatever. But sometimes we just got to pull back. We got to be like, okay, we fucked up. You don't need no more. You don't need no more. You don't need no more. Okay? That's what you could do. That's what a real friend would do, you know? But then the video comes out of one of the girls fighting, beating the shit out of Shanquilla. And I believe the girl was fucking naked. And then it's a guy that's the one that's actually recording it. Saying, damn, you ain't gonna try to hit her. You ain't even gonna hit her. You ain't even gonna hit her. What was the fucking point of you recording this shit? That's your friend, right? Ain't no way hell first of all, I just don't understand why we recording people fighting in the first place. I don't understand how those videos got so popular of people fighting or whatever. Is sick. You know, and I'm sick too, because I have sat here, watched some of it, laughed at some things or whatever. But when it comes to shit like this, I just don't understand that you are all of their friend, and you're gonna sit there, a man, and sit there and fucking record and say, why not you just hit her back? Why don't you hit her back? Why don't you hit her back? Do something, or whatever the fuck he said. Instead of getting up and saying, hey, stop that shit. Stop that shit. No, you go over there. Don't hit nobody, but pull them bitches apart. Why you couldn't do that? And then why upload it? Whoever the fuck did it, why upload it? You was going to eventually upload that shit to embarrass that girl. And that's what made everybody feel like it was a fucking setup. It was a fucking setup. And now all of a sudden, nobody knows nothing. I feel so sorry for Shanquilla, because at this point in time, we don't know exactly what happened to her. I feel sorry that she thought that she was with people that were her friends and who actually cared about her, but they caused her death. I feel sorry for the fact that her family would never see her again, and that her family had to go through the shit that they go through. And I'm pretty sure them useless pieces of shit have yet to be in contact for real with her mother, because they know that they're guilty. And I bet you these motherfuckers probably stayed the whole fucking trip. Your friend died, and I'm pretty sure you stayed the whole fucking trip. Put them bitches under the jail. Find them guilty for something, bitch. Put them under the fucking jail. That shit hurt my heart listening to some shit like that. I said, wow. And you know, and it be blowing me, because I be seeing people, they be like, I want to get a group of people together. come get on this cruise for this or whatever. And I'm like, you don't know these people. I'm not finna get people from off the fucking internet together and we go on a fucking trip together to another country, to a cruise or whatever. I don't know you. And this just makes shit like this for me. It makes it hard for people like me who don't trust people as it is. I have a hard time being close to people because I've been burnt in the past by people that I thought were my friends. Okay? And I told y'all one of those situations. I told y'all one of those situations with the fallout between me and Tamar that happened initially was because somebody that was my friend, who I thought was my friend, who only tried to be friends with me to get close to her, and turned on me and lied on me and fucked me over. You know what I'm saying? That shit fucked me up so bad because I had never been played like that. And I have never had my character questioned. I had never had somebody just say, not even ask me what was going on and just took the word of somebody else. That shit fucked me up so bad that it's so hard for me to fucking trust, and some other things that happened. It fucked me up so bad. It scarred me so bad, especially when I try to be friends or like I want to be cool with certain people off the internet, like certain people off of social media that I associate with. I don't know how to reach out to people. I don't know if they're genuine enough to do that. I don't know if you're going to play me. I don't know what your motives are. And it's like, I want to, but I'm scared to. All because of certain instances that happen. And y'all motherfuckers be getting together with people that y'all don't fucking know and going on trips and shit and doing all this stuff. And I'm not even talking about her because she probably knew those people. And that's even more fucked up. But I'm just talking about y'all in general. Be fucking careful. Everybody, and quit saying, this my friend, this my friend. Especially when you just fucking met them, bitch. Everybody is not your fucking friend. Quit using that fucking word. It's okay to say, I'm getting to know this person. It's okay to say, this is my acquaintance. But everybody is not your friend right off the bat, baby. Okay? I want y'all to know that. I'm sorry this shit just got a little bit deep, but, I had to get that story out because, yeah, that fucked me up. That really fucked me up. I really do hope they arrest them bitches. On to some other shit, though, for real. What is going on with Brashear Gray? And if y'all don't know who he is, that's Hakeem from Empire. This motherfucker got arrested again, and he's still up in jail down there in Arizona. I don't know if he out on bail yet for putting his hands on another woman. He had an incident prior. Then he had an incident with his wife that the wife had to fucking run to safety and get help or whatever. And he got arrested for that. Now he got arrested again for putting his hands on another woman up in fucking Arizona. What is his problem? Like, the kids off of Empire has really fucked up. At least the two youngest ones, Jamal and Hakeem. I'm not even going to speak up of Jussie. Jussie been quiet this whole time, even though I still feel like he got off. He got off scot-free. He got off scot-free. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That motherfucker lied. That motherfucker lied. Girl, I will go to my grave telling y'all, bitch, that motherfucker lied. Because this is a person who was outside in that polar vortex. Because I had to work. And baby, when I tell you, bitch, it was cold as shit. I had to fucking buckle up. And y'all know I don't wear no fucking coats or nothing. And it was nobody out. And you want us to believe that shit had... Oh, yeah. That nigga lied. But, Brashear, he just been off ever since Empire been off. I just don't know. Selling Tampa on Netflix got canceled, right? And some of the cast members want to blame racism, even though that they said it really wasn't ratings because it was number one in a lot of markets, in a lot of areas. And they just feel like, prep time wasn't good and nothing was done about the marketing and all of this other stuff. And then you had the issue when DJ Envy gets on the radio when he was talking about how, okay, it's called Selling Tampa, but none of y'all sold a house. I will say this. I don't know if it's racism, because like they did say it did, the ratings were good. But it was something. I do feel like it's unfair that the ladies didn't get a second season, because you know how it is. Sometimes these shows be slow burns. Like that first initial season, it don't be as much, but it builds up so the second season can be something. That's how I felt with Selling Tampa. I do wish it would have had a second season. I do feel like it deserved the second season, but unfortunately it didn't, and that's just what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Also, I want to touch on this real quick. The University of Virginia football player, what's his name? Christopher Darnell Jones, 22 years old, shot 3 football players. He's a former football player on the team. Shot 3 football players. What were their name? Devin Chandler, Lavelle Davis Jr., and Deshaun, what is his name? Deshaun Perry. Went on a spree and shot them, I think, on Sunday or whatever. And they called him. Which I'm surprised that they called him and put him in custody. Okay? And I seen somewhere that they said it possibly was bullying, and I don't know if them 3 was bullying him or whatever. But at the end of the day, no matter what you're going through, you do not take somebody's life in that manner. Just because you're getting bullied, or, you know, things didn't go the way that you planned or wanted it to, you don't go out here and take somebody's life. You could have let that shit go. You're a fucking adult. And I know adults can go through some shit too. You go talk to a fucking therapist. You go talk to your preacher. You go talk to your mama. You go talk to somebody. But you don't pick up some weapon and then go on a fucking spree and take your vengeance out on people. You don't do that. You are not God. You are not the Punisher. You are not nobody like that. You don't take life. You don't give life like that, okay? And I just really lock his ass up. I don't have nothing much to say. Condolences to the family, because that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Nene boyfriend finally filed for divorce officially from his wife. Y'all remember when the wife came out and said, bitch, I'm suing your ass for these millions of dollars because you done caused me emotional distress while I'm with my husband. Man, he came out and said we've been separated since 2021, September last year, okay? And I officially have filed for divorce from this lady. It is what it is. It did not interfere or overlap with my relationship with Nene. We just ain't been together, okay? I said, all right. I had forgot that Nene was dating that man. At one point, I thought they broke up because I ain't hear nothing. But, you know, at least she still got a man, and he there being with her during her time of need. Keisha Cole is about to have a Lifetime biopic of her life. It's in pre-production. I said, oh. And I had no idea that Keisha Cole had her hand in a couple of these Lifetime movies. The Toni Braxton movie, the Aaliyah movie. I said Aaliyah, and the Clark sisters, and the Miss. I said, what? You know, mama ain't really out here putting no music out, but she out here doing some things. I'm going to watch it. Of course I'm going to watch it, because we all watch Keisha Cole's the way it is, okay? We watched the reality show. We loved her music when it first came out, and that was before she blocked half of us. I just don't understand. I'm pretty sure I knew what she blocked me for. I'm pretty sure it was around the time when Beyonce's Bow Down came out. I feel like she blocked the majority of Twitter that night, okay? And then she blocked the rest when Super Bowl came out. She was talking shit about Michelle. Because, baby, they got on her ass. Because let me tell you something. When Bow Down came out, and I had tweeted this. Baby, Keisha Cole was mad. Keisha Cole was mad. We supposed to be out here in power and stuff, and now you want to tell us, calling us bitches and telling us to bow down. I said, bitch, if it don't apply to you, why are you taking it to heart? Why are you taking it to heart? Baby, that was a fucking time. It was so fun back in the day. Nowadays, it's just a lot. Everybody's so tense, okay? Let's just loosen up and have fun, all right? I was like, Keisha. When she said that shit about Michelle, I said, oh, no, girl, we not gonna do that. Beyonce, bitch, you finally sent me out my shit that I ordered, it felt like ages ago. My blanket came. That's cute. It's cute. You and Renee looking real nice. Okay, it's across my bed or whatever. Gotta let that shit air. I'm gonna get and probably wash that bitch later. Cause it's been probably sitting up in the fucking warehouse. I gotta stop talking shit. You know, everybody and their mama meeting Beyonce except for me. And I feel like maybe it's because I talk too much shit and she be watching. She be like, I'm gonna just let her sweat that shit out. Bitch, stop playing. Okay? I feel like the visual's about to come out real soon. The nominations done came out. We done got our packages. What's the hold up now? Put the shit out. I'm gonna leave it at that. Because I'm trying to be good. Anyway, Rihanna said she wanted to see Beyonce up in her panties. Fenty, that is, in the Fenty show. Now, let me talk about this Fenty show. I think I talked about it. The Fenty show was cute, but I didn't like it as much as I liked the last one. I prefer Volume 3 over Volume 4. I didn't need to see Johnny Depp just because he just didn't fit. I don't care about none of the controversy or whatever. He just really didn't fit, okay? He did not give whatever it was that he was supposed to give, okay? So, there's that. What else I need to talk about? Megan Thee Stallion got a temporary restraining order against 1501's music entertainment group so that they won't block her from performing her songs at the AMAs. I will be so glad when they get through with that. I'm like, Carl, just let that girl go and let her do what she gotta fucking do and just realize that you fucking lost, okay? That'd be like if DJ Self was trying to, you know, stop Cardi B bad because he dropped the ball on her. Y'all remember how he dropped the ball? Like, bitch, I'd be so fucking sick. I'd be so fucking sick if somebody that I once managed or whatever, and I said, fuck you, bitch, you ain't gonna never be shit, and they fucked around the next year and became one of the biggest things on the fucking planet. Bitch, do you know how sick I'd be? I'd be laid in my bed in the fetal position just beating my ass. Like, god damn. Can't even call the bitch up and say I'm sorry without making it seem like I'm trying to come back because of what you are. Which is really what it is, you know. But, leave that girl alone. Jay Leno had got burnt up by his car. Y'all remember Jay Leno? Jay Leno used to be the talk show. Now, see, I don't watch most of these talk shows unless it's somebody that I really want to see. But back in the day, we used to sit down and we used to watch Jay Leno. Jay Leno was on, and I knew he had a car collection that he was really, really fond of. And one of the cars, you know, exploded in his garage and burnt up half his face or whatever. Hopefully he's okay. He's okay. And Miss Roberta Flack, she got LAS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS. It's affecting her speech so that she can no longer sing anymore. Y'all remember Miss Roberta Flack? Killing me softly with his one, killing me softly with his eyes. I can't do that. I ain't finna do that because I ain't finna do all that loud because I got neighbors or whatever. My voice ain't really there right about now, so I have to do my undertone. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I'm finna brag about myself for a second. I be up in here singing, right? So some songs or whatever that I be singing, right, I do it in the lower register and it just sounds so good. Like the harmony with the actual person singing and then me putting it in the lower register and the lower key. I'm recording one day and let y'all hear it because it be sounding so bomb, bitch. Oh my God. Ooh, you know, sometimes you just gotta crack your own self up, bitch. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week, okay? Please, y'all, just be fun, okay? Find something that makes you happy for the rest of this week. Don't take things so serious. That is what I'm learning to do, not to take shit so fucking serious. And if there's something on my mind, to just put it out there and don't let it fester, y'all. I'm gonna do another video because there's a couple of things y'all want me to talk about. I ain't want to put up in this video. This video is already an hour and 20 minutes. But look look towards that. Look forward to that probably tomorrow, okay? I will see you guys later. Peace. I feel like the Spice Girls when they be like, let me get out here.